Thank you all so much for sending in your videos to me, or else this video wouldn't be possible. I'm not a coach or a judge or anything. These are just my initial reactions to watching your awesome videos.
There's a few things I like about the show, and one of them is that the singer is masculine. I think a lot of times guard songs are to songs with feminine voices, and this was just, mixing it up. There's also a lot of awesome dancing and movements and shapes created throughout the show. Here is a part in the show where they keep using their bodies to make awesome visuals and shapes. And they have a very great finisher here. A lot of times I feel that shows end abruptly, but they ended it just again with that same theme of awesome dancing. This next show has extremely uplifting music and color scheme. I realize the yellow represents the sun and the tarp is blue because it's the sky. It's a really nice theme. They also have these really cool props. Looks like they're made of PVC pipes and they're fairly light. That is a really awesome idea, and their flags were attached to them, so they had their flag reveal in the middle of the floor. I was a really big fan of how they introduced the silks here by doing this exchange toss and then having the two other people on the edges joining in with the choreography. This show, I would best describe it as just very beautiful to look at. Down in the lower left-hand corner, we have some awesome floor work going on with the flags, and I think that introduces them in a subtle way, but it's really beautiful to look at. There's also a lot of awesome ripples in this show. I'm a big fan of ripples, and their uniforms also just kind of flow around as well. Here is the ultimate ripple, really made my jaw drop. Just lovely. This next show is overall extremely impressive. There's a lot of advanced choreography with saber, rifle, and flag. It also has a lot of powerful moments, this one being my favorite. Love that flag reveal with the confetti. The choreography is very impressive and executed just perfectly. There's no drops. I'm so impressed. This next show I'm actually a little bit familiar with from uniform submissions. I remember seeing the uniform and loving it, and I love the show as well. It channels Haunted Mansion or Pirates of the Caribbean rides at Disney. It has a great use of props and a lot of personality. It's spooky but still pretty. I also found this extremely impressive. They're spinning while being wheeled around on their cart props. I would love to know who thought of the idea for those carts. The next guard is unique because they have a jazz song. That's a really awesome change up here. And they have great visuals that go really well with the music. I also noticed they have everything on the floor at the same time, and that's the benefit of having a really large guard. You can have a really big impact and creative show. Last, I want to share my favorite part, which is right here. They have revealed the silks and they're just standing, waiting, building that anticipation, and I just can't wait until they start the choreo. This intro here is very captivating. I'm not even a big Office fan, but I still was like, oh, I know this. And then the way it's integrated with another song. I love this chorus, and they're extremely in time, even on a swinging motion. My favorite part in the choreography is this unique where they put the tip of the flag on the floor as part of the work. I love the colors in this next show. The floor and the uniforms work together, and the silks as well. So if you look closely in the middle, you can see that they've done a lift, and now they're having a person toss their rifle and run underneath them while the rifle tosses above them. And not everyone can do this, so this is pretty impressive. This little detail took me by surprise. They're using a prop, those plastic expanders that they do look very cosmic, so I feel like they're appropriate for the show, but I just never would have thought of that. Our next show is very nice to look at. It's pretty cohesive, and about to do a group exchange toss never fails to be impressive. They also have these awesome props in the back that they're climbing up on. So I think this is pretty cool that they're using different silks, but they all go really well together. And of course, all of their tosses throughout this whole show are just great. This is already the last show in this video. I'm going to start off with the obvious by saying these props are astounding, and to the far left they also have a little desk. And then the uniforms is like they're just made for this show. Very cohesive. This guard is pretty big, so they have enough people where they can have partners while they're spinning their flag, so I love that lift they do.
Is where I'll face myself alone.
Another thing I love about the show is how much rifle there is. It just seems like they have so many people again. They can do all these different groups of rifle work, and they're all outstanding. No one drops any in this show. Big thank you to these guards, and thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, or share with a friend.